Right now we are asking for knowledge, asking for understanding, wisdom, as we deliver everything in Jesus' name of prayer.
Amen. Thank you so much, Mr. Mike, and I would like
roll call. Dear distinguished delegates, allow me once again welcome you. And then next to the agenda is to make a roll call. I'll pronounce a name by a name and dearly confirm your presence by a positive response. 1, Mr. Gad Batuse.
Present.
Mr. Otidi Morris.
Present.
Mr. Kaketo Ibra. Mr. Muhindo Morris.
Present.
Mr. Gore Muhammad 1.
Yes, sir.
Miss Rose Masika. Miss Birungi Sarah.
Present.
Miss Achen Sharon. Mr. Akamkwasa Warren.
Present.
Mr. Chuanka Robert.
Present.
Mr. Chigongo Faruk Semakula.
Present.
Mr. Sentongo Abe Donaka.
Present.
Mr. Selumaga Peter.
In this building, I'd like to take this opportunity, one, to assure you that everything concerning this AGM was sent to you, right? It was sent to you, and concerning the statutory declaration that has been made by our CEO, let's all agree in principle that we have a quorum, right? We have a quorum that allows us under statutes to have this annual AGM, which is our 15th of this 2022 this year. So I would call upon members to propose that we are actually in good proposition to have this AGM. One of the members need to propose, and 2 need to second that we are actually doing the right thing, right? Any other one? Second? Yes.
I disagree.
Madam Frida Sofon. Therefore, I would like to take this opportunity to put the meeting to order, and all agree that this meeting has been convened as the statutes of UYFA. Can we go to agenda number 2?
Thank you, Chairman. Dear members, as we are guided through the document that was sent to you on your mails, and then we have it onto an online system today. Next onto the agenda is approval of the agenda. Dear Chairman, I want to report to you that all the requisite provisions of Article 27 of the Statutes of UYFA were complied within convening and composing the General Assembly. The circular was passed, a reminder therefore, and publications were thereby made. Dear Chairman, I invite you to address on this.
Thank you so much. Dear members, we all agree that the agenda was sent to us, right? Online. And we have it. Under this article, I would really request any delegate to come up to propose that we adopt the agenda as you guys have it on your own packets. It was not printed, but everywhere where you guys are supposed to get it. It's online, and actually, if we can have it displayed, it's also going to be displayed on our projector screen. Can we have anybody to propose, because we need to adopt this, that we all agree with the agenda, we all received and acknowledge that we have it. Yes, Mr. Gadi Batose.
Mr. Gad, we received the agenda 7 days back. That's what I went through it, and I want to adopt
Yes, Mr. Gad is proposing that we adopt the agenda as sent to us and as acknowledged by all the delegates that are here. Any seconders? Yes, Mr. Senton.
Thank you so very much. I second the proposal of the agenda.
Yes, Mr. Second seconder.
I second.
Yes, Mr. Erebumaifo, thank you for seconding the motion.
Dear members, next on agenda is item 4, appointment of members to change the minutes. And allow me to report to you that the UYFA 20th Executive Committee sitting held on the 22nd July 2022 appointed 1. Mr. Chibongo Farouk, Mr. Sentongo Abe, and Ms. Kirundi Sarah to check the minutes of the 15th UYFA and General Assembly for approval during the 16th, that is next year, the 16th UYFA annual general meeting.
Thank you so much, CEO. As the executive sat and decided on that and proposed, I would at this moment call upon members for us to approve and propose or move a motion that we agree in principle that the 3 selected members are the ones that we have trusted to check and approve the 15th annual general assembly that we are going to have, and then they will be presented to us at the 16th annual general assembly that will be next year. Can we have the member to move motion that we accept the 3 members that we have appointed? We appointed Mr. Chikongo, Mr. Sentong, and Ms. Biruni Saro. They will be responsible to check and verify that whatever we are going to discuss today and agree in principle today are the right, full, authentic minutes that we actually discussed in this meeting, and that will be presented next year. To look and view the rightful minutes that have been discussed. So it proposes that we move the names to be passed. Can we have 2 seconders? Yes, Mr. Boy and Mr.
Yes, seconded the name to be posted.
And Mr. Guy. I second. Thank you so much, dear delegates. I would like to move to agenda item number 5.
And dear Chairman, allow me to clarify this to the delegates. The appointed scrutineers have the responsibility of preventing occurrence of corruption and detecting genuine mistakes during the AGM. The scrutineering process takes place. Mr. Eleb John Michael from Northeast and Ms. Frida Mbale from Eastern Region.
Thank you so much, CEO. I think we are on track that we get the scrutinizers of this AGM. And under our mandate and under UYFA articles, that is, and that is in elections, which is 27, we present to you the 3 names that have been appointed by the executive to be presented to you as our scrutinizers for this AGM. One was Mr. Alonso, Mr. Erebumai from Northeast, and Madame Frida from Eastern Region. Can we have members move a motion?
Chairman, I propose we take the names.
Yes, Madame Sarah proposed. And I guess these are people of integrity, right? These are people of integrity, these are people we trust. These are people that are our members and delegates representing different people in different regions and different academies. We all trust them. So thank you for proposing. Can we have seconders? Yes, Mr. Kabugo. Yes, Mr. Kabukosakens and Mr. Mbale.
Yes, I propose.
You support?
I support.
Okay, thank you so Mr. Mbale for seconding the names. I guess the people that are seated there that we appointed now, you know, the entire group his hand. So thank you for being part of this 15th annual AGM for UYFA, and we would also like to thank you for continued guidance and cooperation that you are around in all activities of UYFA, starting from the regional qualifiers. We saw you awarding in Kampala, being part that you still put us together, and we stay together as your children, as people that have come in your hands. Thank you so much for coming. I welcome all the delegates, the invited guests that will be here. I know they have communicated and God is in touch. Possibly when they are here, we'll give them the opportunity, because this is the time where I would have given them opportunity to speak to us and share with us their ideas. The media would like to thank you for being around and for honoring this invitation and for making sure activities of UYFA are published and are everywhere in this country. That's another way how we are managing our association. The Eastern delegates, that the hosts that we have here today, I thank you for hosting UYFA National Championship and UYFA Assembly. The executive members, and would have given him the opportunity to speak to us because we are in this area. During the football structure, the DFA chairperson is the chairman L1 for football, because that is our government. Then the regional chairperson and the members that we have. God has gone out. I would have given him an opportunity to speak on behalf of the chairman DFA. Or Mr. Chigongo, if you follow up, whoever is here, before I finish up my speech possibly, I'll continue to give him an opportunity to make sure he conveys a message to us. During this 15th AGM, we know a lot has happened, and most especially I would like to thank God for the gift of life that we all here, and emphasize areas that we are going to emphasize later on to come. Mr. Ken will take that opportunity to revisit our strategic plan, and those slides will go on the projector. But before we continue, as a mandate of the chairperson here, I would like to call upon the delegates and EXCO members and all members of the media for us to get a moment of silence to remember our friends that died in floods around Mbale, and also the academy members that we have lost, the young players that have died before we here. We have seen Kaida lost a player that was knocked the game, and other members that we have lost their children and fellows, and some of us have lost our relatives. That the moment of silence to remember these people, especially those that died in floods in Mbale, where we have been hosted. Please, let's get a moment of silence to remember these people. And may their soul rest in eternal peace, and people select their apostolic sign upon them. Thank you so much for taking this special moment for us to remember the members, and also to assure our parents and guardians that was an incident that happened to us, and the children that are in Mbale are safe. As most of the executive members that are here and the delegates are sure that all our activities are safe in Mbale. Dear delegates, I would like to take this opportunity to emphasize on key areas. And the first key areas that we need to emphasize is that our mandate as UYFA today to acknowledge that we have the ex-chairman. In a word or two, I would like to call him, at least just to greet us and
agreed principal that is with us, at least to say word, just to say word, Chairman. Because this is my moment and you're my ex-chairman. So go ahead and say something.
Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you very much for having invited me to this executive committee meeting. I want to extend my thanks to you all members present in this meeting, that you